At last, why is everything complicated around here? What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Rune, and welcome back to Fallout Autumn Leaves. I'm actually recording this directly after the last episode. Welcome back. So last time we actually found out about some of the previous guests, and we found out that there's actually someone else staying here. What? Yeah. So the goal is pretty simple. We're going to try and find him today. So I think the best place to go look first is the common room. I think Roland would probably know something about this guy far more than we do. Blood-tipped syringe. There's something wrong with the syringe. First of all, you're pretty sure it wasn't here before. Then as you picked it up, you notice that there's something small about of medics dripping from the otherwise bloody tips of the needle. Maybe Helen knows something about this. That's really weird. Book. Oh, printing card. I'm gonna take the guitar too. That's gross and creepy. Roland.
Back for more. We can do this all.
Yeah, hi. Welcome back. Robson guy, anything you can tell me about him?
Robson. Oh, you mean skin cancer? Yeah, not here.
It's kind of fucked up calling a skill
Hey
skin
man,
cancer.
if you can't joke about things like that, you'll go crazy. Crazy.
It's important that I know where he is.
No, actually, other way around, pal. It's important that you don't.
Okay, I'll leave it at
At
that for now.
last. Now get lost.
This is insanely creepy. The way they've like written this out, it really does seem like he's just watching me from afar. All right, you've been very busy, I suppose. Found the legacy yet? If you want me to find it, it's important that I give me relevant. Rub the keyboard against your privies. Nothing. If you want me, you can't ask a machine to develop wisdom out of nothing. Their personality is the basis. No way. Please don't bring your misguided pride into this. This is important. Are you here? Do you read me? Okay. Still super creepy and abstract. This time you give me.
How may I help you?
I found these weird things. I have a question about the previous guest. I found several empty syringes about Robson.
Empty syringes? How did he get so many of those? I am the only one administering his doses, and the access to the storage room is heavily secured.
What did they
A
contain?
Med-X derivative. One daily dose should be enough to keep the pain at bay.
What are the
I
risks
don't
here?
know if he took more than one dose at a time. If he did, he could be in danger. He regularly complained that one dose wasn't enough, so chances that he took more than he should are high.
How do you get
I
these?
don't know how, but he must have succeeded in breaking into our medical... But the only access point is restricted, and he couldn't possibly have made it through the ventilation systems.
Or could he?
Once this matter is resolved, we'll have...
What do we do now?
I don't know how much Med-X he took. In any case, we should tell Roland that Robson is in danger. Show him the proof. He should tell you where he is and give...
Oh, he's probably just chilling in his room. Okay, Helen. Okay, for once, Helen is actually being helpful. That's a phenomenon. At last, why is everything complicated around here? Room 2. Oh, he's dead. Shocking. Bang. I'm a fucking monster. Modified detonator? What the fuck, Robson? The old world was a twisted and terribly wrong society. To a point, it remains are still crippling us today. Earth was scorched, order dismantled. Of course, he's dead. Yeah, it's a fucked up man. Well, that was tragic. We found the one other guest that was actually here during our stay, and he died. Yeah, he died.
So how is the fucker?
He died. Killed himself.
What? Holy shit, man. You couldn't have found him sooner? What did you do?
It's on the move for. We'll discuss everyone's responsibility later.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh huh. Jesus Christ.
So, how may I help you?
Van Robson,
That's awful. For goodness sake, what
he took too many doses of
how
medics.
could we have let this happen? How the heck did we let this happen? And how is it that neither of us saw this coming?
It's a sneaky bastard, stop it. All you can do is learn from this lesson and make sure you won't let it happen again. There's nothing to regret. He was very sick. He simply put himself out of a lot of pain. See, with Helena, if I'm correct, it's her job to watch over the health of your visitors. Oh gee, I can't contain my surprise. Robots are unfit to understand human problems. I'll leave you to think about all this. I've done it as you asked. See, with this, Helena, if I'm correct, it's her job to watch over the health of your visitors.
Hey, you're pretty harsh. But I sort of see your point. This said, everyone has limitations, and maybe this was too tough a case for her. By the way, totally unrelated, are you?
It will be. It's nice of you to ask, James, but I'm okay.
I'm happy you are. Here, take this. I have another favor to ask you.
Yeah, let's get that other one.
There is one last visitor I'd like you to investigate. Cecilia Parsons. A nice person
Hello,
in
there.
a rubbery blue suit. With a big yellow 19 on it. For some reason, she knew there was a library here. And that it contained something she could use.
Did she have a room?
She did. But for some reason, she preferred to stay and sleep near the engine room in the basement. She said that the humming of the machines down there reminded her of her own room. Back in the vault she came.
Okay. You gave her the access to the engine room. Don't you think that was a little
Her
risky?
motives were harmless, and she accepted that Edgar would watch over her and report all her activities to me.
There's another robot.
She told us her vault suffered from ventilation problems. She hoped to find something useful here, some kind of unorthodox. She stormed off one day. We assumed she found what she was looking for. Of course, she left without a note.
Okay, I'm onto it.
Take this key to the engine room. I found some of her personal belongings downstairs, but I couldn't make any use of it. By the way, if you go there, I have to warn you about my last sibling, Edgar. He's living below, and he is, how can I put this, a little deranged.
Shocking.
Not dangerous, but dysfunctional. There is one precaution I must ask you to observe while speaking to him.
Okay, what precaution?
Oh, it's no big deal, really. You must simply show him some genuine appreciation. If you also want to go the extra mile, love him. If he begins to feel that any negative feeling is overshadowing your most sincere affection for him, it could damage his neurocomp matrix.
I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of sincere love at all, James.
Sorry. I forgot that humans can't manage their emotions the same way we...
It is resentment, I hear, or is it just condescending?
What? Resent? Oh, no. I was just making an observation. Try to remind myself of something I tend to... Maybe I saw...
Okay, okay. Drop the subject for now. Alright. I'll get going now. Okay, we gotta find... Oh, okay, that's why we leveled up. So, we gotta go find the engine room, which, that's not it. I don't really know the, location of that, but it seems like it's below us. So, engine room, yay! And we get to meet Edgar, which, Edgar, where are you? There's Wonder Glue just sitting around. This place is kind of... a lot of Wonder Glue. Jesus. Oh. The fuck? What the fuck? What? That's impressive. That's actually kind of impressive.
Oh, hey! There's actually somebody down here! Have you come to see me?
Come on, sit anywhere you like. You and I are gonna have fun.
Tell me about you.
You tell me.
There's only one thing you need to know about me. I'm the one asking. I'm a courier. I'm launching a new kind of branch activity these days. High-speed bullet delivery. Ah. I'm Alex. Nice to meet you.
Isn't it?
Oh, God.
Isn't it nice to meet me?
So...
Everything is just smashing down here. There's my room for starters, which, as you can see, has been decorated with the utmost taste and refinement.
It's genuinely
The
impressive.
engine room, which is notorious for the possibility that by overloading it, we would probably destroy the whole place. Could be bad. And finally, the incredible maintenance workshop, where our master would do amazing things, like create sentient life out of scrap metal. Playing with nature's principles for kicks, and opening up our guts to do wondrous things with our insides.
Oh, God.
The room is undoubtedly the most awesome place in the world, but I don't like it.
Isn't that generous to tell me about things in the engine room? About the workshop. Why don't you like the workshop?
For many reasons. May we speak about this another time? Let's say never? That seems nice, yeah. No, seriously, the thing is so frightening that simply by talking about it, I may get stuck in a loop, stuck in a loop, stuck in a loop.
Do you remember Cecilia?
Cecilia, of course! Good old Cecilia. She and I go way back. We had a thing, you know. She liked me very much.
James told me she slept around here. Can you tell me where exactly? Really now? Tell me how much she loved you.
Very much. It got to the point where it was really getting embarrassing. I was like going straight up to her while she was working, talking about very intense topics, and she would get totally absorbed in what I told her.
Uh-huh.
She was like, yeah, I like you too, Edgar, all the time. She was pretty smitten, huh?
Yeah.
She had some kind of a notebook, as well as a Pip-Boy. I offered to record her comments and observations on my own memory unit, but she refused. I still recorded her, though.
Oh, God.
Yes, I did it once just to show her how high fidelity I could reproduce her voice. Here it is.
Darn, why are those vents locked this way? No keyhole, no card reader? This kind of security is off the charts. Hey, did the maintenance bot just unlock one of those? Was it some kind of radio wave signal? Edgar, wait, are you recording?
So, what do you think?
That's,
I don't understand. Frankly, who do you think is more attractive? Me or him? I mean, look at my chassis, man! And my robust stature. And that smooth gaze in my sensors. There's all the tenderness of the world in my sensors. Just look at them!
Jesus.
As for the maintenance bot, he's nice and all, but you can't compare me and him. He doesn't look like anything. Except some kind of floating octopus.
Okay. You.
Nice. See, when you're first class like me, you must avoid getting complacent with yourself. To stay on the top. Oh!
Okay. To another topic.
Let's talk
Yeah, sometime. Yeah, I'm just gonna... He's really creepy. Oh. Oh. What did you do? Got it. Okay. Well. Anything in here? Anything in the room that I just fucking wasted a bunch of lockpicks to get, bobby pins to get into? No? Awesome. It's over here. Got it. Okay. Some robot. Oh, look at you. What's this? Maintenance bot personality module. Interesting. There's another. Okay, well I found a personality module. So what do I do with it? Let's go talk to Edgar again real quick. Maybe we could put it in him. As it connects the personality module to Mr. Handy unit, it begins twitching at an alarming rate. You wonder if you haven't...
Back off. Now.
Wait, I don't understand.
Just get back.
You mind talking to me? There's a reason I gave you back your personality
I
module.
understand you're obviously expecting something out of this, but it'll have to wait a few...
With one of his clamps, the maintenance bot seizes the personality module you just attached. He proceeds to solder the thing to its hull. Despite your... He doesn't give it a bit of attention until he done. So?
I'm listening. Please be quick. I have work to do.
No thanks. No thanks? No, where did you get the security
Are you
module?
saying you did all this to get some machine's gratitude? So,
I saw your bodies piled up. You put a cross next to them. Why?
why not? It's a graveyard for dead bodies. I thought I'd mark the place with something. Humans do it.
True. Why don't you bury your master or put it next to the other bodies then?
Bury him? Why? All of his life, he was buried in his books, buried in his vault, buried under a mountain, buried in the desert. As far as I'm concerned, he is all...
Yeah. You must have... I'm not asking for a pathos-ridden value judgment. I'm asking if you had facts.
I've been deprived of my personality module before he was dead, and regained it only thanks to your efforts.
Yeah.
Does it still seem plausible to you that I can...
I don't know how or why, but you could have bumped the bookshelf on him.
Still, without my personality module, I would have lacked any motive to do it. Doesn't add...
No, you're right. It doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Let's talk about, how should I call you? So, how should I call you?
My name's not important. Maintenance bot is perfectly fine for the time.
Let's talk about
I'm a
you.
maintenance bot.
Was there a problem with your personality
No,
module?
no. The personality module was perfectly fine. It was a very good prototype, in fact. Its addition. It was only a pretext, though. All I did was to point out how badly you restrained us. We were programmed to evolve, yet condemned to our preset personalities. Gave us wings, but burned them out of fear we'd plummet. When I'd stopped talking to him about this and started to talk about it to James instead, he acted. Said I was becoming a threat to everyone. Ripped my module off. He was so angry he didn't even bother to put me offline. I crashed. He rebooted me and told me to mop his blood off the floor.
What? Your parents told me they loved your
Yes,
master.
I'm sure they do. But it doesn't change anything to the fact that he mistreated us. Perhaps because they never saw things the way I did. Perhaps they were too busy being perfect little servants.
Okay.
I may have accidentally wounded him by trying to preserve my existence. Big deal.
Why are you talking of your bodies in plural?
Because all of them share the same neurocomp matrix. The same consciousness. Even if only one of us has a personality module. When one of us gets destroyed, all the others perceive its disappearance. I have a much clearer perception of mortality than any of my siblings do. Perhaps that is one of the reasons I am very different from them.
Okay.
That and the fact that I'm a utilitarian body.
How is it you seem somehow wiser than the Protectrons? When are you just a prototype?
Wiser? Agreed. I'm lucky that I didn't receive a personality module as complex as the ones my comrades got. I was a prototype, you see.
Oh.
A simple maintenance bot. He always felt that James was to be his true achievement, the one achieving self-determination by asking questions. I took the only path that was open to me. one of observation and meditation.
Okay. I see the picture. Let's talk about
Is
something
this
else.
going to be long?
Yes. I'm curious.
Have you noticed that the fool often tries to mimic human sexual behavior? That's because he is obsessed with humanity, because he's always wanted to be human.
Uh-huh.
Listen, as rich as our panel of emotions seems to be, it's nothing more than a programmed effect. As evolved as we are, as nuanced as we act, our behavior is nothing more than the product of countless lines of codes. There's nothing more to that.
Why is he
I
obsessed?
don't know. If you ask me, trying to close the gap between us and humans is futile.
Yeah.
For some reason, he thinks our fake emotions are what define us. They're nothing more but a byproduct of our programmed personalities. It is what you'd expect from someone whose entire behavior is based on making others overreact.
Are you saying he wants to be human?
Beats me.
Okay. Lightning, before I let you go, I have something else to
Then
ask.
she really is this.
Why the sorriest?
Just look at her. She has been bombed with human emotions the day she was born. Not any emotions, her creators.
Oh, good.
You have any idea how hard it is for us machines to find the right threshold between our synthetic nature and our fake personality? Can you guess how hard it is for her to make sense of her own emulated emotions, when she has barely enough stomach to digest those of her master? Truth is, our master left her personality mainframe in such a mess that she will probably never be able to make sense of what's in it.
Okay.
Be quick about
There's something about James.
James? What about him? Is he still worried about what our dead master might...
He has quite a lot of
Oh, you got
questions.
that right. He has no clear idea of what he's doing, really. He might as well be throwing handfuls of seeds on a rock.
He's giving me some key cards so I can print myself some books. Any idea where he gets
We have a
those?
stash of them somewhere. There should be some lying around our master's workshop, I think.
Didn't it ever occur to you that James is helpless as you say you all
What
are?
made you think?
He's a little astray, unfocused, from God's sakes. He asked me to describe how scratching felt.
He really asked you that, huh? Maybe he's a little deranged. This isn't that of a shock, though, with the death of our master. I should be a little more lenient, even if all this wasted potential leaves still much room to reproach. You want me to tell you what's wrong with him?
Yes.
Consider this. Elena, Roland, Edgar, Arthur, and then me. All of us were designed to have a personality quirk. Some flavor to our personality. We all have a lock-in in our neurocomp matrix that governs our behavior. What about James? What controls him, restricts him? Asking questions. Questions.
What about you? You seem quite
And
free-minded.
still, he and I are as day and night. The wisdom I gained was through observation and meditation, while his own was gained through reading and our master's tuition.
Holy crap.
Being limited has some dreadful shortcomings, though you eventually realize that being confined to a small perimeter doesn't prevent you from digging deeper and deeper within it.
I don't understand what's this. I get it. So he's better than. He has it better than you do. Now there was something else I'd like to
Okay.
ask. Now
Let's
about
get-
something else. What do you think about Edgar? Is quite puzzling. No offense, but you're kind of an asshole maintenance bot. I'll see you later.
Wow.
What are you gonna do? You just gonna chill there? Okay. So his workshop, the master's workshop, is supposed to be down here. Where?
Amazed by this place's ventilation system. Top notch. A lot of care went in it. The owner probably wanted to ensure the books were to be preserved in more than optimal conditions. There's much I can learn from this place, and not only from their books. That motherfucking son of a bitch Rollo hit a weak spot today. When I got out of that stupid vault by forcefully ripping the shortest straw out of the overseer's hand, I was happy I could get outside. But the fact that they were all even happier to play along and see me off, that pisses me off.
The old vault problem is why do they always draw straws? She obviously got drunk and started talking. I'm missing one of her audio logs. So yeah, let's go. Let's go find his workshop. Unless that was it that we were looking at.
You're back! I've got so many awesome things to say. Make yourself comfortable on the pillows.
No.
The endorphin rushes you'll get will provoke so many seizures. No, except for two. Besides Cecilia, I had quite a grand time with the Robson when he came here.
How the hell did he got here? I thought the whole place was locked.
He fell out of a ventilation shaft just above me. Talk about a surprise! We began trading stories, and after a much successful bonding, I showed him another shaft he could use. Got my privacy back, made a new friend. He waved a strange thingy, kind of like a detonator before the vent. It unlocked the safety locks. Then he took off the cover.
I found this detonator's room. Think it might be the same?
Yeah, exactly the same thing. Cecilia also had it for a while. She worked on it a lot. Is there a free giveaway I missed somehow?
What? No, let's move on to other things.
Though.
Those are my mannequins. Yeah. How did he do that? Printer guard, mine. There's a ventilation shaft? What the fuck? Okay, interesting.
What I think of Arthur? Oh no.
Why is Arthur such...
After our master emptied me of my substance, he entrusted my fate to him, and I can't say that Arthur has shown much consideration for one of his own.
Shocking.
Oh? He has been using that open-ended question trick again, huh?
Oh god.
No, it's me how he actually... I don't know. Do you think anything in this library isn't under his control? Didn't you pay attention to those red eyes of his in every corner of this vault? Every machine here, except for the Protectons and myself, are under his control.
Huh.
While I was lobotomized, I was the one he used to build those cameras and microphones, wiring up the turrets to his mainframe. He is the library, body and soul.
That's creepy.
But for you, probably not. And even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, of course.
Beats me. You should try asking. Sometimes I wonder if some of them do. Even if they did, though, I don't see why they would take any issue with it. Before we change the subject, I didn't do you a service by telling you this. I'm simply trying to defuse a situation.
Okay.
Oh, it certainly isn't intentional.
Yeah, okay. Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode here. If you like the video, share that, like, and subscribe button. I'm super duper tired. Next time, we'll figure this stuff out. Goodbye.